Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
It's now time to get to part two of our doubleheader here with the Region 1A semifinals. It's the Valley City Highlanders, the 7th seed, against the 3 seed in the Oak Grove Grovers. I'm Chase Miller. Welcome to our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. For the Vikings, they lost at the hands of the Valley City Highlanders yesterday. Kindred 65-56 in the loss. Valley City, Jack Dieterle played like a man-child with 31 points and 13 rebounds in the win for the Highlanders, as Valley City has made the region semifinals for the second time in the last 3 years here for Valley City, where 2 years ago they made it all the way to this state tournament. Well, for Oak Grove, first time since the inception of the 3-division system that the Grovers are in the semifinals, following a 56-39 win over the Lisbon Broncos. Aiden Saunders, 14 points and 4 3-pointers in the win for the Grovers. We'll take a break, and we come back. We'll dive into the matchup a little bit more. Out-of-town scoreboard, that and more still to come today from the Shield Center. It's the Highlanders and the Grovers. Winner has a date with Central Kansas in the championship on Thursday. Loser will play the Huskies for third in a loser-out game coming up on Thursday at 6.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a Bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
As we continue with more on our pregame show, diving into the matchup a little bit more between the Grovers alongside the Wahpeton Huskies, and we'll keep you apprised of what's going on across the state of North Dakota here tonight as well with our out-of-town scoreboard. We'll get to that first here across the state in Region 2A boys basketball. Earlier tonight, Devils Lake with a win over Four Winds Minnewacan, 56-48, as the second matchup with Grafton and Mayport CG is underway, and currently in that contest, it's 36-32 at the half. Mayport CG leads the Grafton Spoilers by 4 points at the half. From there, You have Tournament with the win over Rugby by 5 points, 55-50. The winner will play either Botno or Dunseith in the Region 3A championship. Region 4A, Beulah gets by Hazen 64-49. Still alive, Shiloh Christian and Dickinson Trendy in the other 4A semifinal. And you can listen to the Region 1B tournament on yourliveevent.com. Edgeley Cullum Montpelier with a 59-37 win over Kidder County. Just getting underway, Linton HMB and Medina Pinger Buchanan as well. Josh Boyko has the call for you on that one. As we continue with our pregame show, again brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote started today. The series history between the Grovers and the Highlanders. Oak Grove swept the season series this year with a 88-61 win on January the 15th in Valley City, and then a 9-point win in Fargo back on February the 13th. Last year, Valley City swept the Grovers, and 2 years ago, the same suit. So the series is 4 wins for Valley City and 2 for Oak Grove since the inception of the 3-division system. Oak Grove looking to make it to a Region 1 championship game. If they can do so, this would be their first region championship since 2021, in which they lost to Kindred in the old Class B Region 1 championship. While for Valley City, they're looking to make it to a region championship game. 2 years ago, they lost in this very round. They played for third, but eventually did make it to the state tournament with a win in a qualifier over the Thompson Tommies. It's the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers and the Valley City Highlanders. Oak Grove at 14-8 on the season. They're led in scoring last night by Aiden Saunders with 14 points, and the 12th bore Ryder Soper. Well, for the well, on the opposite side here for the Valley City Highlanders, they were led in scoring by the double-double of 31 points and 13 rebounds for Jack Samuelson, and the 16 points and 6 boards for Mike and Matson here yesterday for the Valley City Highlanders. That does it for our abbreviated pregame show today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote started today. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. When we come back, starting lineups and the opening tip is next. Winner has a date with Central Cass in the Region 1A championship on Thursday night. Loser will play the Huskies in a winner go home third place contest at 6 o'clock. We're back with more in the starting lineups when we return here from the Shield Center.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
As we get you ready for the starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. That's crystalsugar.com. The Highlanders, a 7 seed, going up against a 3 seed here of the Oak Grove Grovers. We'll start with our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal, with Valley City head coaches Jim McDaniel with a mark of 4-17 on the season, averaging 53 points per game defensively, giving up 66 points per contest, as the Highlanders snapped a 15-game losing streak with a 65-56 win over Kindred last night. It was the most points that they held. That was the least amount of points that they gave to an opponent here in Division A from a Highlander perspective in quite a while, and also it's the most points that they've scored against a Division A opponent here this season, with 65 points in their first win against a Region or Division A team on the season. Valley City will go like this. At a 6'1" senior guard is Mike and Matson. Matson here at 6'1", 16 points and 6 rebounds in their win over the Vikings in the quarterfinals. Finn Doctor, the 6' junior guard, with 7 points yesterday. Xander Compson in the starting lineup here tonight, the 6'2" junior forward, averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds. From there, Jack Samuelson, the 6'4" senior forward, had 4 points and 8 boards for the Highlanders. And then Jack Dieterle, the 6'1" senior forward, had 31 points and 13 rebounds for Valley City last night. Again, Matson, Dr. Compson, Samuelson, and Dieterle. Jim McDaniel, the head coach here for the Valley City Highlanders. As we turn our attention to the Grovers of Oak Grove, head coach is Kyle Carr with a mark of 14-8 on the season, averaging 66 defensively and giving up 65 points per game here for the Grovers. They've won 3 straight, matches their longest winning streak of the season, and they've won 5 out of 6 games as well here for the Grovers. They'll go like this in the backcourt. Aiden Saunders, a 5'11" junior guard, hit 4 3-pointers in the win for the Grovers last night against the Lisbon Broncos. Pierce Thompson, the 6'4" junior forward, with 8 points and 4 rebounds. Carter Koenig, the senior guard, at 6 foot even, with 5 points and 3 boards for the Grovers last night against Lisbon. Will Olson, the 6'2" senior forward, with 4 points and 5 rebounds in the quarters. And Noah Meidinger on the way, the 6'2" senior forward, with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Again, Saunders, Thompson, Koenig, Olson, and Meidinger. The Grovers head coach is Kyle Card, and that is our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. Officials for in this one, Ben Walden, Ethan Johnson, and Hunter Finkston, with Ben Walden doing the honors here in the opening tip for the officiating crew. I'm Chase Miller with you inside the Shield Center. Thanks so much for tuning in to our broadcast here tonight. A reminder, we'll have games of the third place in the championship upcoming as well here on Thursday. Opening tip will be underway at 7:51. The opening tip is won by the team clad in their dark blue attire with the Columbia blue numerals and lettering, with the Columbia blue down the side here in the Valley City Highlanders. Jack Samuelson to the right baseline. Samuelson will see this one open, right pocket 3 coming. That goes long. Rebound on the interior, and this one will go to Mike and Matson, and a foul on Noah Meidinger. His first, team's first, after Matson was going for the loose ball. The Grovers will be out in their home whites with the maroon numerals and lettering. Grovers across the front, outlined in black here for Oak Grove. Doctor will see this one, find it to Samuelson. Samuelson and Dieterle, they come in and doubled, but they get there late. And Dieterle, as he did last night, gets the scoring going early here for Valley City. Oak Grove will see this one down to Aiden Saunders. Saunders will zip this pass as they do to Meidinger. Meidinger back to Saunders here at the left wing. Saunders takes the screen, bounce pass, interior, good pick and roll game. Olsen able to finish for 2 points, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. Nice little John Stockton, Carl Malone clear out one side and make the pick and roll. Doctor front court, hands it off to Samuelson, guarded by Koenig. Samuelson will take a couple of dribbles as they're trying to get it to Matson. They do. Meidinger has to play smart with only one foul guarding Matson. Ball goes to Doctor, looking for it on the inside of Dieterle. Doctor crossing over, goes between the legs, uses up the dribble. Doctor finds a cutting Samuelson back to Dieterle with 10 seconds to the left wing. Dieterle gives it to Compson as Xander is going to spin at the high post. It's a turnover as Olsen will float up the floor. Looks for Saunders. Saunders to the paint. Finger roll, bump it in. And the Grovers have a lead for the first time on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Valley City will see this as they do with Finn Doctor Doctor crossing the timeline, a couple of dribbles here for Finn, now to Samuelson. As Samuelson looking for the back cut to Xander Compson, now to Matson. Mike and Matson telling everybody to clear out here as they're trying to get Dieterle a post touch. Matson's going to drive instead to the paint, lost it on his way up, out of bounds, turnover for Valley City. That's their second. Highlanders hit 2 3-pointers in the win yesterday, but they got to the line a ton. They went 17 of 15 from the line, where Oak Grove in their win against Lisbon hit 6 threes. They went 6 of 8 from the stripe. Saunders at the right wing. We'll see this one taking the ball screen again by Olsen. Saunders to the paint, right-handed finger roll, layup up and off the iron. Rebound to Dieterle as he muscles his way through with Olsen, and the arrow will favor Fargo Oak Grove. For the Valley City Highlanders, third year of this 3-division system. They were in the EDC prior to that. And this Highlander team looking to get to state for the second time since the 3-division system, as they made it in 2024, while the Grovers looking to get to state for the first time since the old Class B days, as Olsen with the shot will be high off the window, no good. Rebound coming down here to the Highlanders. Matson will see in the front court. Matson able to rip it through right-hand side Samuelson. Samuelson up and over as they didn't have anybody home on the front. Dieterle missing the layup. Rebound comes down to Meininger. Highlanders were looking for a foul. Nothing there. Meininger to the paint. Right-handed layup. No one stopped the ball, and Meininger now is 6. So after the opening 2 points by Dieterle, the Grovers have rattled off 6 straight and a foul on Saunders, trying to get the wraparound steal on Matson in the front court. Saunders with the foul, his first, team second. Sikora will check in as Xander Compson will check out. So Andrew Sikora, the 5'11 junior forward, into the contest now for Valley City. We'll hear from Jimmy Howard coming up on our YourLiveEvent.com coaches show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, talking about their back-to-back state championships, so tune in for that here on Your Live Event. Samuelson to the right baseline as he's looking for the pass. Olsen going to get the steal. Olsen going the other side, little 2-on-1 to Saunders. Saunders lost it, able to give it now to Carter Koenig. Koenig from the right baseline to Meininger, back to Saunders. Right wing, rainbow three, long. Rebound tipped out in the hands of a Highlander, and this one will go to Finn Doctor. As right now the scouting report is they're going to dare Samuelson to shoot it once he has it on the perimeter. Doctor uses up the dribble left and inside to Matson. Matson will rise. Left wing three-pointer up off the iron. No good. Rebound is loose, and Aiden Saunders will get the rebound. Saunders to Koenig. Koenig sees this one up the floor, able to see it to Olsen. Olsen weaving his way to the high post, back to Koenig. Carter with it, back right-handed side. Here goes Pierce Thompson, triple short. Rebound is loose, and Dieterle will come away with it, his third board of the contest. Now for Valley City. Got the post touch inside twice to Dieterle offensively. We'll see what they can do here as Oak Grove is trying to hedge. Samuelson will see it. Olsen pretty much playing in the paint, daring Samuelson to shoot the ball from the right wing. Samuelson now to Sikora at the baseline. Sikora back to Samuelson as they work it to Matson. Matson left-handed side will zing it back now right to the key to Doctor. Doctor with 10 seconds, couple of dribbles, lost the handle. Doctor now with 7, uses up the dribble to Dieterle, high post touch, double. Here goes Samuelson, right baseline, open three-pointer short. Rebound is loose, eventually one out to Olsen. Olsen baseball pass with the floor to Saunders, one dribble to the paint, finger roll, layup no. Rebound will be off of Samuelson, and it will be Grover basketball. Well, it's 2-on-1, and the one was the Grover and Olsen to get the defensive board, and quickly Oak Grove had numbers, and that's exactly Kyle Card's MO over the years here coaching the Grovers, wanting to get up and down the floor. Olsen, right-handed side, will see it on the dribble. Slips it now to Saunders, right wing as it goes top of the key to Meininger. Meininger left-handed side to Olsen. Olsen will dribble his way back cut to Saunders. Good hand defensively by Doctor. Will be off of him, and it will remain Grover basketball. As the ball will make its way underneath. Olsen to inbound it here for the Grovers. 3:53 left to play here in the first quarter. Saunders jumper from the right baseline, fade away long. Rebound comes down to Dieterle. So Dieterle's got the defensive boards. Now it's about where can they go offensively for Valley City. Right-handed side, Sikora. Sikora finds a trailing Dieterle. Dieterle, couple hard dribbles. Double team comes. It gets outlet to Matson. Matson inside the paint. Little runner, no. Rebound is loose. Tipped out of bounce off of Matson. It will be Grover basketball. Ryder Soper to check in now for Oak Grove. And if you're Oak Grove, this is very reminiscent last night against the Lisbon Broncos, where they put up 56 points, but they held Lisbon to 39, which is the least amount of points they've given up against an opponent this season. Meininger driving kick, right-handed side to Thompson. Thompson jumper, blocked shot by Dieterle. It's still loose. Meininger will see it to Saunders. Saunders jumper from 14 off the side of the rim, and Dieterle clears the window yet again. So from a Valley City perspective, you don't mind the one-and-dones defensively either from a Highlander perspective. Now it's about trying to get something brewing offensively as Matson lost it. It's on the deck. Saunders gets it the other side of the floor. 4 turnover for the Highlanders. Saunders looking for the little Euro step. Gets the shot off. It's going to be loose, and the tie-up will favor Valley City between Samuelson and alongside with Thompson. Substitution as Carter Koenig will check into the contest as Aiden Saunders will check out. It was 6-2 Grovers at the 5:36 mark, and it's still 6-2 Grovers on the 2:59 mark, and we have a timeout on the floor. This one by Jim McDaniel. We'll take a break. Grovers lead it by 4.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Proud to be local, supporting local teams and communities they serve. Visit banknorth.bank to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender with Bank North. Oak Grove 6 behind 2 points of Saunders, Olsen, and Meininger. Valley City 2 behind the 2 of Dieterle here for the Valley City Highlanders. And right now for Valley City, it's all about trying to get something brewing offensively. They've had 4 turnovers committed to Grover 0, and that's really the difference in this game right now. Oak Grove looking to trap half court as they do. It's a triple team. Doctor finds Sikora. Sikora bounce pass inside Dieterle. Dieterle throws it up. Count it. Got it. Good. Dieterle with the end one. Well, Kindred turned Valley City over in the half court on the trap, but that one, if you're Kyle Carty, had 3 players trying to trap 1, which really opened up the floor, as a foul will be assessed here to the Grovers, and Olsen his first, the team's third, as Dieterle to the free throw line. 5 of 6 in the tournament, now make him 5 of 7 as he misses that one. Rebound comes down to Pierce Thompson, then he was hooked with. The foul will be against Sikora. That'll be his first, team's first of Valley City. As we were saying yesterday, Kindred took advantage of getting turnovers against Valley City with that aforementioned up and down the floor a little bit here in terms of turning the Highlanders over with that half-court trap. Kyle Carr pulled that out after the timeout. Olsen leaves it right-hand side. Koenig, right wing triple, up and out. Rebound here on the way to Andrew Sikora. Sikora with the loose ball as Matson will see up the floor now for Valley City. A chance to tie or take the lead here for the Highlanders. Under 2:40 to play here in the first half. Finn Doctor leaves it right to the key to Dieterle. Little flex cut to Sikora. Nothing there now to Samuelson left wing. Valley City trying to get Matson open on the baseline. Nothing as they see it now to Samuelson. Back right wing to Sikora. Sikora bounce past the Doctor on the short corner. Doctor through a double team throws it up long. Rebound comes down to Ryder Soper. Soper with it up the floor quickly as it goes to Olsen. Well, Olsen finds a trailing Soper. Back to Olsen. Little give and go here as they work with it on the interior. Back up top now to Carter Koenig as they see this one to Meininger. Meininger will handle it off now to Ryder Soper as Soper goes between the legs for the Grovers. Back to Meininger here for Oak Grove. Meininger leaves it right wing to Koenig. Shot clock working its way to 10. Koenig now to Meininger, able to reverse it to Soper. Soper with 7 seconds takes the screen. Left pocket 3 is up long. Rebound here to Samuelson. One and done has been the name of the game here as the Highlanders control the window on the rebounds. Matson to Sikora. Right-handed side. Dieterle posting up. Double team comes. Now to Doctor. Doctor back to Sikora, looks inside to Dieterle. Dieterle goes through the double team, off the window, up and in. Dieterle with all 6 here for the Highlanders, and we're tied at 6 apiece. A 4-0 run here for Valley City as Soper lost it. It's on the deck, and it's going to be stolen away back to Meininger. Left wing three-pointer is up by Thompson long, and a board on the way to the Highlanders here for Finn Doctor. Other side, Mike and Matson. Takes a couple of dribbles, goes behind the back, goes between the legs to the paint, off the window, no. Rebound is loose, eventually won to Pierce Thompson, his second up the floor quickly. Soper in transition with the slam. Soper gets the Grovers back on the board for the first time in nearly 5 minutes. Half-court trap bounce past Sikora. Sikora looking to spin, gets walled off by Olsen. Nice wrapper onto Samuelson, up and in for 2. Samuelson now with 8. Now tied at 8 after Samuelson with his first field goal. Meininger on the inside. We'll see it back up top to Soper. Soper with the basketball now for the Grovers with under 20 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Soper, we'll see this in the front court. Soper now with under 10 seconds takes the screen. Couple of dribbles here at the high post. Soper off the window, no. Rebound to Dieterle with 4. Now with 3, with 2 here to Doctor. Doctor, half-court shot, good if it goes off the front of the iron. That's how we'll end our first quarter of play. It's Valley City 8, Grovers 8 as we head to the second.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Broadcasting from the Nodek Insurance Mitch Middendorf Agency broadcast booth. Solid protection with quality products and someone with answers. That's Mitch Middendorf Agency with Nodek Insurance Company. Your local agent with answers. Call 347-4401. That's 347-4401. Grover's right-handed side to Saunders. Saunders at the right wing taking the screen. Hansel, dribble, pull back, 3! Saunders with the triple. He's got his 5th three-pointer of the tournament. Saunders then gets the steal, goes the other side. It's a 5-0 run for Saunders to open up the second quarter. 20 seconds flat into the second quarter. And Valley City now down by 5 as Doctor will see this. Doctor between the legs, front court, bounce pass to Compson, interior to Dieterle. Then there's a foul as Colin Compson is working with it on the interior to Dieterle. This looks to be on Zach Winter, and it will be. So Winter his first, the team's first, and if you're Mr. Kyle Carr, you're probably going to roll a couple of different players at Dieterle throughout the course of the night here. Ball goes to Matson on the baseline. Matson will see this one back up top now to Compson. Compson reverse it left wing to Finn Doctor. Doctor will see it here at the left wing. Little jitterbug move, gets inside the paint, lost it by Saunders on the help on the double as he batted it out of bounds here for Oak Grove. If you just joined us, Oak Grove led 6-2. Valley City then tied it at 6, tied it at 8. That's where it was going into the second quarter of play. Doctor trying to get it in before a 5-count bounce pass inside Compson. Turnaround jumper short, rebound loose underneath. Then we get the tie up, and the arrow will favor Valley City. Grovers led all of a sudden by the 7 of Saunders after they had 4 players with 2 points after 1 quarter. Valley City led by Dieterle with 6 points and 5 rebounds. Doctor gets it in left-handed side to Colin Compson. Bounce pass left-handed side, stolen away by Soper. Soper, bounce pass left-handed side. Winter off the window, and there's a foul by Dieterle. Zach Winter will head to the free throw line. Dieterle with the foul, his first and the team's first of the second quarter. Winter 5 of 19 from the stripe at the line to shoot 2 here for the Grovers. As Winter, first free throw attempt is up and in. First free throw attempt of the night here for the Grovers. Make it a 6-0 run after the quarter break and 6 points early as well here in the second. As Winter missing the second rebound comes down to Colin Compson, his first of the game. And the Highlanders right now see with Mike and Matson. Matson bounce pass up top to Compson. That's Colin. Colin gives it to Dieterle now at the left wing. Dieterle back up top to Compson. That's Colin. As they see it right-handed side to the baseline here. Colin Compson back to Matson. Matson goes between the legs. Olsen gets on the deck. It's still loose. It's going to be eventually won by Ryder Soper. And we see a foul on Valley City. Foul on the Highlanders, as this one will be coming across here on the aforementioned Colin Compson, his first and the team's second, with 6:38 left to play in the opening half of play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing their heritage and their future, go to dhb.bank. It's Oak Grove up by 6. Soper left wing will see it on the interior. This one's loose. Compson will come away with it. Turnover on the Grovers, that's their second. Finn Doctor, a couple of dribbles. will make his way at the top of the key. Doctor driving kick to Compson. Compson with it, back up top to Compson. That's Xander, interior to Dieterle. Help comes late. Dieterle spins inside the paint, throws it up long. Rebound here to Winter, his first. Ryder Soper near side to Saunders. He launches a left wing three. That'll go long. A rebound here to Olsen. His second. Olsen zip pass inside. Winter wide open for two. Zach Winter now with 3 points, and the Grovers have started this second quarter on an 8-0 run. 16-8 largest lead for the Oak Grove Grovers. Looking for a stop and score to make it a double-digit lead. They come out and trap. Left and inside. Compson left wing three-pointer goes long, and a foul here on Mike and Madsen trying to get the loose ball. Madsen with the foul. That'll be Miken's first, the team's third here of quarter number 2, and the Grovers are starting to separate here in the second quarter with 5:48 to play here in the first half, as Carter Koenig will check in for the Grovers, while you get Sikora back into the game. Dieterle will check out. Samuelson back in here for Valley City as well, as you're going to see Colin Compson checking out. Grovers, we'll see with Ryder Soper in the front court. Soper left and inside to Saunders. Saunders left wing takes the ball screen here, goes behind the back. Aiden left wing three-pointer is going to go off the side of the rim. Rebound to Winter on the inside. Kick to Carter Koenig, top of the key. Three, bucket! Carter Koenig with the triple, his 46th this season. And the Grovers now make it an 11-0 run. 5:21 to play here in the first half. Finn Doctor, a couple of dribbles, right-handed side slip pass to Compson. Compson looks for a teammate, finds one to Samuelson, left wing to Sikora. Sikora looks at throw, and there's a foul. Zach Winter with the foul, his second, team's second of the quarter. If you're Kyle Carter, you got to like how your team has been active here tonight. Number one, not trying to allow Dieterle to get a post touch on the inside too many times, and jumping the passing lanes and trying to create double teams when it's there. Compson will see this. That's Xander left and inside to Samuelson. Samuelson with a couple of looks, now gives it to Madsen. Mike and Madsen between the legs on the slip pass to Xander Compson. A little flex cut to Sikora on the inside. Sikora tiptoes his way, slip pass here to Samuelson inside the paint. Samuelson step through off the window, gets fouled, and Jack will head to the free throw line. Samuelson, a 60% free throw shooter. Foul will be on Carter Koenig, his first, team's third, and 2 free throws here for Valley City, looking to get on the board here in the second quarter. Samuelson, 2 points and a rebound so far here tonight for the senior forward. Samuelson, free throw on the first is going to go long. Second free throw attempt on the way. Oak Grove trying to defeat Valley City for the third time of the season. Valley City swept the Grovers last year and swept them 2 years ago as well. Free throw attempt on the second. Samuelson hits, and the Highlanders are on the board here in the second quarter. Quickly up the floor, 10-point margin. Ball goes to baseline. Carter Koenig tees in a three. Yes, sir. Carter Koenig with the second triple of the quarter, and the Grovers now lead it by 13. Mike and Madsen crossing the timeline here as he does a couple of dribbles. Some of them spin inside. Jumper going to be blocked by Ryder Soper. Outlet up the floor. This one goes left and inside to Aiden Zuger. Zuger at the left block. He's going to get tied up with Sikora. And Dieterle and Meininger to return here for Valley City and Oak Grove. As the aforementioned Aiden Zuger will check out, while for the Highlanders, they will see Xander Compson checking out here for Valley City. Grovers to inbound with Noah Meininger here on the baseline. Able to do so, bounce pass to Soper at the left wing. Soper, couple of dribbles. Meininger posting up, Soper backing his man down as they leave it now to Saunders. Saunders at the top, takes a couple of dribbles, weaving his way. Jumper from 10 is up and in. And then Saunders in the corner's got 7. He's got 9 in the contest. And the Grovers lead it by 15. 4 minutes to play here in the first half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Finn Doctor, front court, dribble, bounce pass inside Dieterle. Help comes late. Dieterle spins to the baseline from the left block, can't finish. Rebound here comes to Winter, up the floor to Soper, finds a trailing Koenig for another 3 in the quarter, short. Rebound though right to Winter, and he is fouled by Sikora. His second, team's fourth, as the ball makes its way interior to Winter on the rebound. As you'll see, Pierce Thompson checking in for the aforementioned Winter, while Xander Compson will check in here for Andrew Sikora. 3:43 to play here in the first half. Grovers with a 16-point quarter so far compared to just 1 for Valley City. Well, the reason why they're up by 15 points, it stands right now with just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Saunders, top of the key, launches a 3 off the iron, but gets the shooter's roll to drop. Aiden Saunders with his 6th three-pointer of the tournament. He's got 12 here tonight after a 14-point performance yesterday in the quarters. Finn Doctor makes his way, and he gets fouled on his way up, as Finn will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. This will be on Pierce Thompson, his first, team's fourth. So from here on out, Valley City is in the bonus for the remainder of this first half of play. Reminder still to come. We'll get to our halftime show, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Take a look at the first half numbers, recap what happened earlier in the Central Cass win in the semifinals over Wahpeton. That and more still to come here on our Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance halftime report. Finn Doctor missing the first free throw attempt. Highlanders without a field goal here in this second quarter so far. The second one here for Finn is up and in. So Doctor goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Grovers with Soper quickly up the floor as they see this one to Meidinger. Meidinger, a couple of dribbles, makes his way right-hand side to Thompson. Thompson at the free throw line out of Koenig. Koenig makes his way into the paint, off the window, good for 2. Carter Koenig now with 8, all in the second quarter. Grovers up by 19. Finn Doctor walks the ball up the floor, right-hand side. Leaves it now to Madsen. Aiden Saunders went for the steal. Madsen inside. Runner is up off the window. No. Rebound by Meininger. Baseball pass up the floor to Saunders. Saunders will go up, and he lost it on the way up, thanks in part to Finn Doctor hustling back defensively for Valley City. Saunders went for the steal, then kind of cherry-picked the other side as he saw Madsen was going up immediately with that shot inside the paint. Saunders to inbound the basketball as they handle it right at the key to Meininger. Meininger will see this one on the interior to Soper. Soper spins from the right baseline off the window. No, rebound is loose, and eventually one here for Xander Compson, and there's a foul. Xander Compson with the rebound. Pierce Thompson nearly took it away from Dieterle, and we'll get a free throw attempt here for Valley City, as Thompson then will pick up the foul, his second, team's 5th, and 2 free throws here for Xander, a 40% free throw shooter on the season with 2:40 left to play here in this first half. Free throw here for Xander on the first is up and long. Highlanders now 2 of 5 from the free throw line here in the quarter. Second free throw attempt here on the way for Xander is off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to the Grovers with Meininger, his 3rd. Grove with Soper brings up the floor as they will see this one here. Right to left, looking to spin. Soper inside the paint, up and in. Good spin move here by Soper. He's got 4, scored in both quarters. Grovers in it by 21. For Valley City, Finn Doctor takes a couple of dribbles as they handle it now right at the key. Bounce pass to Samuelson. Samuelson, right wing. Give it to Xander Compson. Xander back to Samuelson here. 2 hard dribbles to the paint, off the window, good for 2. They paid a lot of attention to Dieterle, which kind of opened it up for Samuelson. First field goal for the Highlanders of the quarter, coming in just before the 2-minute mark. Saunders to Soper. Soper at the free throw line will bounce past to Koenig. Left pocket 3 is up, and the 3-pointer goes long. Rebound here going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Meidinger. It will be Highlander basketball. Substitution into the game will be Will Olson. Also checking in will be James Chafee here, as Thompson will take a breather alongside with Carter Koenig here for the Oak Grove Grovers. Grovers have had themselves a really good second quarter right now with 20-plus points, as they have 23 points compared to the Highlanders' 4. Madsen bounce pass to Dieterle at the top of the key, now to Doctor. Doctor will see this take the ball screen by Dieterle to the baseline to Samuelson. Back to Doctor here at the right wing. Doctor ripping it through, going crossover right to left. Help comes by Saunders. It's a turnover. Saunders with it, leaves it to Soper. Soper chases it down, though. Now at the high post, leaves it baseline. Saunders, right baseline, triple short off the iron. Rebound going to be tipped to Meininger. Meininger will zip it out to Saunders. Saunders 2 dribbles into the paint to Soper. Soper on the baseline takes it right to the rim, and he nearly threw it down. Ryder Soper at the free throw line to shoot 2. Dieterle with his second. He got 2 on Sikora and 2 on Dieterle. Free throws here for Ryder Soper, a 70% free throw shooter on the season, to shoot 2 here for the Grovers. First one all the way for Soper is going to go long. Substitution in the game is Colin Compson here for the aforementioned Dieterle with those 2 fouls. Free throw on the second one upcoming here for the Grovers. Here for Soper. As Soper makes the second, he's got 5. Oak Grove leads it by 20. Micah Madsen, front court bounce pass, sees it to Finn Doctor, who saves it back to Madsen as he nearly goes into media rona. Foul here on the reach by Oak Grove, and we'll get free throw attempts. As Micah Madsen threw it up the floor to Finn Doctor, and then just threw it a little bit too far in front of him. Olsen will pick up the foul, his second, and Madsen will head to the free throw line. For Oak Grove right now, he got 2 fouls on Thompson, Winter, and Will Olsen. As we get 2 free throw attempts for Micah Madsen, held scoreless in this game for someone who averages 21 points per contest and had 16 in the win against the Kinder Vikings yesterday. Madsen free throw, good. Substitution in the game goes Pierce Thompson as he will sub in for Will Olsen. With 66 seconds left to play here in the half, Valley City back within 19. Free throw attempt number 2 for Madsen. Up and in as well. Carter Koenig to check in now for the Grovers as James Chafee will check out. For Valley City, a couple free throws there for Madsen. See if he can get a stop and a score and get it to a 15-16 point game before the half. If you're the Grovers, see if you can get back up to 20 with a made field goal here. As Ryder Soper brings in the front court left and inside to Saunders. Saunders rips it through left wing to the high post. Good bounce pass, interior, finger roll, layup up and in for the 6'4" junior. And Pierce Thompson gives Saunders the assist. Grovers back up by 20. Madsen right-handed side with the basketball. Madsen gets fouled and counted on the continuation. Madsen now with 4. Meininger picks the foul. He'll join the 2 foul party as the Grovers now have their 4th player with 2 fouls in the contest as Madsen right back to the line to shoot the and one here for Valley City. As Chafee will check into the game here for the Grovers as they will come in for Meininger with the 2nd foul. Officials here of Hunter Fingston, Ethan Johnson, and Ben Walden tonight. Our 3-man officiating crew. Free throw attempt for Madsen. Got it to go. A 5 straight here for Madsen and the Highlanders. And that will be an over and back as Chafee got in the front court. Nearly shuffled his feet, and then by the time he did, went to go Soper, and that's going to be a turnover here for the Grovers. So there's the bucket. There's the stop that Valley City was needing. Valley City will bring into the front court right now as they'll see this with Colin Compson. A hot hand has been Mike and Madsen. We'll see if they can get him the ball one more time as Xander Compson inbounds it. Right-hand side now to Mike and Madsen at the right wing. Madsen, couple of dribbles, takes the ball screen inside. Thompson goes up and rejects it. Now it goes to Saunders. Saunders weaving his way up the floor. Saunders, little Euro step, and this will be a player control offensive foul on Ian Saunders. Finn Doctor takes the charge. Saunders with the foul, his 2nd for the Grovers. As we'll get a substitution as Aiden Zuger will check in for the aforementioned Aiden Saunders here. If you're Valley City, 28.6 seconds to play here in the first half as the Highlanders will have to contend with the full court pressure defense by Oak Grove. Mike and Madsen in the front court for Valley City will slip this one off in the hands of Colin Compson. Left wing for Doctor. Samuelson posting up on the inside. Nothing there. Now Compson to the paint. He gets fouled. And Colin, a 50% free throw shooter, to the line to shoot 2, and the foul assessed here will go up against Aiden Zuger, his first. Valley City 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 free throws so far in the quarter. They'll shoot at least 12 of them here in this second quarter. They have made 3, 4, and 6 so far. Free throw attempt is going to be off long here for Colin Compson as Aiden Saunders checks back in for Aiden Zuger. Compson, free throw attempt number 2 on the way. As Colin makes the second. 14.2 to play here in the first half. Valley City down by 16. Grovers can hold for the final shot of the half with Ryder Soper. Soper will see this with 6 seconds. He's going to attack Soper to the left base. Will hit it up and in. Oh, Dirk Nowitzki has kind of a shot there for Soper, and that's how we'll end this first half of play. It's the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers 36. They put up 28 points in the quarter. Valley City 18. They put up 10 points here in the second. Halftime show is coming up next.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
Halftime show here today on YourLiveEvent.com between the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers and alongside the Valley City Highlanders. Chase Miller with you on our halftime show, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual, providing insurance products all of southeastern North Dakota, a local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. 8-8 after the first quarter, and then Oak Grove started on a 5-0 run with Aiden Saunders with a 3, a steal, and a score, and that really set the tone for the second stanza, in which the Grovers scored 28 points compared to Valley City's 10. Oak Grove with 3 turnovers. They have 7 players in the scoring column, 4 made threes, 2 of 4 from the line, and 14 rebounds. While for the Valley City Highlanders, they have 9 turnovers in the game, 5 players in the scoring column, 6 of 12 from the free throw line, 0 threes, and 11 rebounds here for Valley City. Individually, you got 12 points for Aiden Saunders with 2 triples and a made three-pointer, 8 points for Carter Koenig with 2 threes, 7 for Ryder Soper, 1 of 2 from the stripe, 3 points for Zach Winter, 2 on the way for Pierce Thompson with 2 rebounds, 2 points, 4 boards for Will Olson, Meininger with 2 points and 3 boards here for the Grovers, again led by the 12 of Aiden Saunders. While for the Valley City Highlanders, they're paced by the 6 points of Dieterle. He scored all of his 6 points in the first quarter, had 5 rebounds all in the first quarter as well. 5 points for Samuelson, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 points for Matson, he's 3 for 3 from the stripe. 1 point for Colin Thompson, and 1 point for Finn Doctor with 2 rebounds. At the half, Valley City led by the 6 of Dieterle. We come back, we'll recap what happened earlier today in the Region 1 semifinals with Central Cass and Wahpeton on our Cass County Mutual halftime report.
The world of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Running a business is tough, but your accounting doesn't have to be. Let Olson Accounting check all the boxes. From taxes, payroll, business services, and professionalized financial guidance, all tailored to fit your requests. Whether you're a small business owner or just need help at tax time, trust Olson Accounting for professional, reliable service every time. Visit colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
Halftime show, Run on Cue, brought to you in part by Taupe Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance today. Give him a call at 701-347-4005. That's 701-347-4045. Take a look at scores from across the state of North Dakota here tonight. Region 2A boys basketball as Grafton and Mayport CG currently in action, and the Grafton Spoilers up by 9 with 20 seconds to play. So if that result holds, Grafton will have a date in the championship with Devils Lake on Thursday night. Mayport CG will play Four Winds Milwaukee for third place in Region 2A. Region 3A, Turtle Mountain defeats Rugby 55-50, and Dunseith gets by Botno 66-49. So Dunseith, the Dragons, will go up against Turtle Mountain, the Braves, in the Region 3A boys basketball championship for the Bonnet State Dome. Rugby and Botno will play for third. Region 4A from Dickinson Trendy High School, Beulah over Hazen by 15. They will match up with Shiloh Christian, who defeated Dickinson Trendy by 10 here in the other semifinals. So Region 4A, Beulah and Shiloh with the third place game featuring Hazen in Dickinson Trendy. And in Region 1B, Edgeley Cullum Montpelier with a 59-37 win over Kidder County. They will play the winner of Linton HMB and MPB. That's a good one. Late in the third quarter, it's Linton HMB 49, make it now 51-45 over Medina Pinger Buchanan. You can listen to that game on yourliveevent.com with Josh Boyko on the call for you in Valley City. So that's a look at your out-of-town scores again from the state of North Dakota in A, and on the eastern side, at least in the 1B side here in 1B. At the half, the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers lead it again 36-18. We'll take one more break on our extended halftime show. When we come back, we'll recap what happened earlier between Central Cass and Wahpeton as the FM Acro Lights are performing here at the half. Grovers lead it by 18.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are Peterson Farm seed reps real-life seed heroes? Well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed. We're that kind of seed company.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
As the Fargo Moorhead Acro Team 2 wraps up their presentation, here's what happened earlier today in the Region 1A Boys Basketball Tournament, where the Central Cass Squirrels defeated the Wahpeton Huskies 73-47. after the first quarter play, Central Cass really got cooking offensively in the contest as they were led here offensively in the game by Cash Lorenz, as Cash had 23 points on the evening and a couple of threes. Holland added 14 points as well, while the Central Cass Squirrels will play in their first region championship game since they won the State B Boys Basketball Tournament back in 2023. But this will be their first since the three-division system here for Central Cass. Well, someone new is going to join them either in Fargo or Oak Grove. Last time they played in a region title was back in 2001, where they lost to Kindred in the old Class B days, while the Valley City Highlanders, last time they made it to state here for Valley City was 2024. They played for third, went back through for a state qualifier. Prior to that, the last time they made it to state was the year 2000 here for the Highlanders. At the half here, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Nodak Insurance Company. It is a 36 to 18 point lead. Cass County Mutual here with the halftime report with Taupe Insurance here in this one. The Valley City Highlanders led by the 6 points, 5 rebounds of Dieterle, while for the Oak Grove Grovers led by the 12 points and 2 made threes of Aiden Saunders. Grovers looking for their 15th win of the season. Valley City snapped a 15-game losing streak yesterday against the Kinder Vikings, looking for win number 5 on the year. For more information on Taupe Insurance and Cass County Mutual, get in touch with Ryan and Castleton at 347-4045. That's 347-4045. Or go to CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. That does it for our halftime show. Second half action is next year as we get you ready for the second part of our doubleheader here in the Region 1A Boys Basketball Semifinals.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at PurpleWave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At IRE Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact IRE Insurance for guidance you can trust.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
That does it for your halftime show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, brought to you in part by Taupe Insurance and Cass County Mutual. Oak Grove 36, Valley City 18, as the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers looking to fend off Valley City. Well, if you're Valley City, still got time in this game. Just got to have a good start to the second half and see if you can cut this deficit to about 10 points going into the fourth quarter. Well, if you're the Grovers, the message for Kyle Card seems going to be pedal to the metal like you had it in the second quarter. And if you can do that to start the third and balloon this to 20-25, you might be able to put the Highlanders away early in this first half play from a Grover perspective. Chase Miller with you here courtside. Thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast here tonight. Make sure you join us for more high school sports coming up here tomorrow. Got Section 6A and 8A boys basketball semifinals. You can check it out on yourliveevent.com or our YouTube channel. More region basketball games than on Thursday, into section championship games on Friday, and then from there, state qualifiers on Saturday as well. Fun time of the year as we already are in the mid part here of the month of March. From the Shield Center, Valley City will start with the basketball here in this second half. As they do, they'll give it right-handed side to Finn Doctor. Doctor right wing to Samuelson. Samuelson will handle the basketball now to Compson. Compson will see it here to Xander. Takes the rub screen by Samuelson. Jumper from 17. That'll go long. Rebound for Samuelson with the one hand. Put back, and there's a foul. Meininger with the foul, his first. Team's first. It'll be Meininger's third. And to the free throw line to shoot two, here will be Jack Samuelson. Samuelson, 5 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He literally grabbed that with one hand. Free throw attempt's going to be off the mark as the Highlanders now 7, make that 6 of 13 from the stripe. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Samuelson. As Samuelson will make the second one, now with 6. So Highlanders get a point to open up this second half of play. Valley City will stay with this little man pressure defense. Meininger for the Grovers, bounce pass to Olsen. Olsen back cut to Saunders. On the little flex, good move there for Aiden. Aiden's now has scored in every quarter. He's got 14. Valley City with Finn Doctor in the front court. Finn takes a couple of dribbles here. Top of the key, bounce pass right-hand side as this one goes to Matson. Mikan with the ball fake. Matson with a couple of dribbles here for the Highlanders. Left and inside to Finn Doctor. Doctor at the left wing. Three-pointer is going to go long. Rebound one on the way to Will Olsen, his 5th board of the contest. Olsen will see this one up the floor to Aiden Saunders. Saunders will tee up a college range 3. That'll go long. Rebound one to Samuelson here. That'll be his 2nd. As for the Valley City Highlanders right now, we'll see what they can do offensively against this Grover defense. Matson back cut, finds it to Doctor. Doctor slips it inside to Samuelson, but it's in a pair of Grover hands, and coming away with it is Olsen. Olsen working with it the other side of the floor, able to reverse spin. Right-hand side, Thompson inside to Meininger. Bounce pass, Olsen down the paint, blocked shot by Compson, as Xander will return it. A good ball movement for Kyle Card's team as they will continue to take that throughout the course of tonight. With it on the interior, on the slip goes Olsen. As able to finish with 2 points there for the Oak Grove Grovers. As they see this one now to the top, as they work with it. Handling it for Valley City goes Samuelson. Samuelson right-hand side finds it to Xander Compson. Right-handed scoop for 2, and Xander gets on the board with his first field goal on this one. Aiden Saunders with 14 points to lead the floor. And we'll see it now with Valley City. Playing that man defense. Saunders, pick and roll. Able to hedge this one out as Xander Compson gets the steal. Xander looking to go coast to coast, left and a layup up and in. So Xander able to get the steal and score. 4 points quickly. Highlanders back within 17 with 5:45 to play here in the third quarter. Saunders right hand side to Carter Koenig. Koenig will take the screen right wing, bounce pass to Meininger. Meininger slips this one right hand side, high off the window. No, Thompson skies for the loose ball after the miss by Olsen. And we'll get the foul here on Valley City. Xander will pick up the foul, his first, team's first, and on the putback opportunity for Pierce Thompson, he'll head to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line here in the tournament. Pierce, free throw. Got the first one to go as the Grovers are now 3 of 5 from the stripe as a team. Second free throw attempt on the way here for the 6'4" junior forward in Pierce Thompson. Thompson on the second got it as well. Thompson with 4 points as the Grovers up by 19. Jack Samuelson with the basketball in the front court here for Valley City. And Samuelson sees it right-hand side to Mike, and Matson rips it through. This one gets deflected. It will be out of bounds / touch by Meininger as the Grovers will bring in Ryder Soper into the contest. Soper with 7 points here in this one. As checking out will be Meininger with those 3 fouls. Valley City Gives it to Dieterle. Dieterle on the inside, back now to Doctor. Doctor takes the screen by Dieterle. Doctor inside the paint, gets fouled on his way up, and more free throws as the Grovers are reaching, so the Highlanders are getting the free throw line. We'll see who they tab the foul on. This one will be on number 2, Pierce Thompson, his third. Team second, and fouls start to mount a little bit here for Kyle Card. Again with 3 with Thompson and 3 with Meininger and a handful with 2. Free throw attempt for Finn Doctor is up and in. Doctor now at 2 points, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Highlanders were down by 18 at the half, down by 18 right now. 2 minutes and change into this third quarter, and Doctor hits the second now with 3. Grovers with Ryder Soper pushing it to Carter Koenig. Koenig right-handed side, we'll see this one on the interior to Saunders. Saunders finds it back to Soper, but this will go in the backcourt. Being over and back violation and a turnover on Oak Grove. That'll be their 5th. So if you're Valley City, this is what you'll need a little more of, as Kyle Card doesn't like that offensive set, and he'll take a timeout. 5:08 to play here in the third. Grovers will get back on defense. Highlanders at the ball when we return.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, share their heritage and their future. Go to dhb.bank. Thompson will get fouled on the inbounds here, and he'll head to the free throw line. Xander to the line to shoot 2, as a foul will be assessed on number 1, Aiden Saunders. So that's his third and the team's third. The one thing, if you're Kyle Card, as these fouls continue to multiply, is it gets Valley City chances to come back in this game with the clock stop. But also, at one point, are you going to be feeling the pressure of the foul situation as Xander Thompson gets the shooter's roll. He's got 5 points in the quarter. As Valley City trimming into this deficit now, down by 16. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Xander is short. Rebound going to be 1 to Pierce Thompson, his third. Up the floor to Carter Koenig. Koenig will see this one back up top to Ryder Soper. Soper goes between the legs now to Olsen. Olsen with a hard dribble slips it to Saunders. 16-footer is up from the top, off the mark, off the hand of Dieterle, and it will be Grover basketball. Zach Winter to check into the game now for the Grovers. As checking out is Pierce Thompson. As we'll see the inbound with a fresh 35 here for the junior in Aiden Saunders. Saunders will see it left and inside to Soper. Back left wing now to Will Olsen. Olsen on the interior looking for Soper. Soper looking to spin inside the paint. 6-footer is going to be off the iron. No. Rebound loose inside to Olsen. Olsen throwing it up and he gets fouled. Olsen with 6 rebounds will head to the strike to shoot 2. Foul will be assessed on Samuelson, his first, team second. Olsen a 64% free throw shooter on the season to the stripe here for Oak Grove. Winner's got a date with Central Cast on Thursday in the championship. As Olsen hits the free throw, he has 5. Loser will play the Huskies of Wahpeton for third at 6 o'clock on Thursday. As Aiden Saunders will check in. Chafee will check in for Aiden Saunders, that is. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Olsen. As Will got up and hits another one. He's got 6. Grover's back up by 18, 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Mike and Matson in the front court. Matson dribbles, leaves it to Samuelson right at the key. They're daring him to shoot, so he'll launch. Samuelson three-pointer off the front iron. No, Matson with the rebound, put back up and in for 2. Matson with 7 points. And the scouting report for Kyle Carter saying let's slag off on Jack Samuelson and help on the inside. Chafee, left wing, 3, answer, got it. James Chafee with the 3, his 6th of the season, and the Grovers with the answer. Compson sees it to Dieterle. Dieterle right-hand side to Samuelson. Samuelson muscling his way, right block off the window. No, it's loose. Pinball around to Doctor inside short. Rebound inside. Samuelson put back, got it. Samuelson now with 8 points. Well, the question is, can Valley City get a stop and get a run? Oak Grove will be more than content trading a bucket for a bucket with this lead right now. Soper takes the screen, free throw line, jumper, got it. Ryder Soper from the right wing took a screen, got to the paint. He's got 9. Dieterle will see this, leads a little 2-on-2. Dieterle drive, kick to Samuelson. Samuelson jumper from the left wing, 15 feet, goes long. Rebound won by the hand of Olsen, and Olsen finds it to Chafee, and Chafee wants to push in transition to Winter. Winter with it, leaves it, back to Chafee here. Chafee goes between the legs, dribble, right-hand side to Soper, as Soper takes the ball screen by Olsen. Soper inside the paint, off the window, no, and there's a foul. Ryder Soper to the free throw line to shoot 2, as a foul will be assessed here on Finn Doctor. His first, team's 3rd and 2 free throw attempts here for the Grovers. As Oak Grove at the free throw line is 6 of 8 from the stripe. Free throw opportunity here for Ryder. Got it to go. Soper now with 10 points. Sikora will check in for Xander Compson, as Compson will check out of the contest. Valley City down by 20, 3:12 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way for Soper, as Ryder hits the second one. Soper with 11. Grover's up by 21. It's a 3 seed of Oak Grove over the 7 seed of Valley City. Dieterle in the front court. Right-hand side to Samuelson. Samuelson at the right baseline, looks for a teammate as Doctor cuts. Samuelson will shoot the right pocket 3. That's off the iron, rebound by Dieterle, and then it's loose as Olsen will tip it up the floor to Soper. Soper will see this one, and a good steal by Finn Doctor. So Doctor will handle the other side, right to left on the cross. Spins as he crosses the timeline, skips it to Sikora. Sikora at the left wing, up and over on the pass to Dieterle. Dieterle from the left block, up and in for 2. Dieterle with his first field goal since the opening quarter, and the Highlanders back within 19. Soper, right-handed side, goes between the legs, crossing over, spins inside the paint, gets walled off, hands it off now to Olsen, who gets fouled on his way up to the rim.
Foul's been charged to Valley City.
As free throws here for Olsen. Dieterle picks the foul, his 3rd, team's 4th. 2 free throws on the way for Will Olsen, the 6'2 senior forward, back to the line to shoot here for the Grovers. Olsen hits the first. As Olsen back to the stripe, someone who averages 6 points and 6 rebounds per contest, already has 7 points and 7 boards here tonight. And that one was halfway down, out, ball out of play. Last touch here by Samuelson. It will be Grover basketball. With 2:27 left to play in the 3rd quarter. As Chafee to inbound as they leave it left inside to Soper. Soper with it, looks for a teammate. Takes a ball screen by Chafee. Double team comes. Chafee. Left wing back up top to Winter as they give it now to Koenig. Right of the key, 3-pointer off the iron, rebound to Jack Samuelson, his 4th. Samuelson will see it to Finn Doctor as Doctor brings it in the front court. Finn between the circles, bounce pass right of the key. Sikora will see it to the baseline now, right baseline to Samuelson. Samuelson with the ball fake. Samuelson looking to hand this one off to Matson. He does. Olsen comes out on the hedge. Matson, right-handed scoop shot, got it to go up and in for 2. Mike and Matson's got 9. He had to work for that one. Highlanders back within 18. Chafee the other side, looking to get by Sikora. Can't, now to Olsen, right wing. Olsen to the right of the key to Soper. Soper's going to drive back to Chafee. Right baseline triple is up and in. James Chafee off the bench with 2 3-pointers here for the Grovers, and a sophomore guard. 55-34, Grovers with the advantage. Left inside Sikora, baseline out to Mike and Matson. Matson at the left wing takes a couple of dribbles. Matson makes his way inside the paint. Runner is up and in. Mike and Matson now with 11 as the Highlanders back within 19. But again, the Grovers only willing to trade a field goal for a field goal with where the stand is tonight. Ball goes to the baseline to Winter, now to Chafee. Chafee looks for a teammate, finds one to Soper. They cut through a little UCLA cut, pick and roll now to Olsen. Soper inside the paint. He gets a turnover as Sikora will come away with it. Sikora in the front court finds a trailing Matson. They close him out. Matson inside. A little slip pass now to Samuelson. Samuelson hard dribble inside the paint. There's going to be a foul. As a foul will be assessed here. Looks to be on the Grovers as it is. Well, Olsen with his 3rd. Team's 4th. So you have Saunders, Thompson, Olsen, and Meininger all with 3. And a free throw attempt here comes up to Jack Samuelson. Samuelson with 8 points on the night is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Free throw attempt here for Samuelson on the first is up and in. Substitution into the contest is Aiden Zuger will check in. Koenig will check out. Also Meininger able to return as Olsen will check out. Free throw attempt number 2 here on the way for Samuelson. Samuelson with 9 points in the contest, looking to get to double digits here tonight. Enjoy Madsen in that category. Free throw attempt number 2 is going to be off the iron. Rebound loose on a bounce. It will be last touch here by Sikora and Grover basketball. As Colin Compson will check in for the aforementioned Jack Samuelson. And after the opening 16 minutes, it was 36-18 after one half of play. It's still an 18-point margin here late in this third quarter. So now their team has budged or given a yard, so to speak, in this third quarter play. Ball gets swung left and inside of Winter. Left wing rainbow triple up and in. That was a pretty shot by Winter. His 4th three-pointer of the season, 2nd of the tournament. As the Grovers now lead it by 21. Finn Doctor, front court. Will handle it now left of the key. Doctor pass right-hand side to Compson. Compson will see this one bounce pass to Sikora. Sikora at the right block, slip pass to Compson. Compson goes up, lost it on the way up, 10 seconds to play. Turnover as it's going to be thrown away by Zuger. Down to Chafee in the front court with 6 seconds. Right-handed side Soper. Soper top of the key. He'll rise for 3. Short. Rebound on the interior. Going to be won by Compson. Half-court heave is short, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's the Grovers up by 21.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Broadcasting today from the Mitch Minnendorf Agency broadcast booth. Chase Miller with you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Solid protection with quality products and someone with answers. That's Mitch Minnendorf Agency with Nodak Insurance Company, your local agent with answers at 347-4401. Oak Grove leads it by 21 here as Meininger bounce past the high post for the Grovers, leaves it left and inside to Winter. Winter rips it through now in the handoff to Soper. Soper goes behind the back order by Doctor. Soper takes the ball screen, little step, might have got away with a walk, throws it up anyway. Meininger put back up and in from the left block. As Meininger gets on the board, he's got 4 points and 4 rebounds here in the Grovers, leading by 23. Oak Grove 7.5 to play away from making it to the region championship game here for a date with Central Cass. Madsen, little give and go with Sikora up and in. Madsen's got 13, he's heating up. Grovers will see this one up the floor now to Meininger. Bounce pass on the interior to Aiden Zuger. Zuger goes block to block on the pass to Winter, got it to go. Nice find, Aiden Zuger to Winter for 2, and the Grovers lead by 23. Mike and Madsen bounce pass, sees this one to Compson, it's a turnover. Zuger will come away with it. Zuger will see this one up the floor as he does left wing. Chafee triple, buries another one. James Chafee with 3 three-pointers here in the half, he's got 9. As Finn Doctor will see this in the front court. They leave it right-handed side to the baseline. Bounce pass looking for Dieterle, reach and foul, and this foul will be on Winter. His third, the team's first of the fourth quarter. For Kyle Carr, balance attack. You got 14 for Saunders, 8 for Winter, 9 for Chafee, 7 for Olsen, 11 for Ryder Soper. Just been a very productive ball game here today for these respective players. As they see this here for Valley City to inbound it with Finn Doctor. Doctor will see this one on the interior, got it to go for 2. Colin Compson on the inbounds to the baseline, finishes. Obviously, Highlanders back within 24. Ryder Soper front court. Soper taking the ball screen, handles this one as they do up top. Winter will give this one now to Ryder Soper. Soper able to spin. Back cut to Chafee. Chafee driving kick left wing. Couple of dribbles by Zuger. Back to left hand side to Soper. Soper with an inside. Good find of Meidinger as it rolls out, and Dieterle gets the tip to himself for the rebound. His 7th board of the game. Valley City with Finn Doctor up the floor. Highlanders with it to Dieterle at the high post. Dieterle finds a cutting Thompson. Thompson off the window. This will be a blocking foul inside the restricted arc and count it for Colin. Colin Thompson with 3, a chance to make it 4 at the line. Bucket's good. Foul assessed here on Aiden Zuger. His second, team second, and we'll get a couple of substitutions coming in for the Grovers. Alongside the Highlanders here with the substitution as Samuelson will check in for Dieterle. While Pierce Thompson will come in, Aiden Saunders as well for Winter and Chafee respectively. As we'll see this on the interior here for Colin Thompson, trying to convert the 3-point play, does. He has 4. Highlanders back within 21. Over 6 minutes of play here before we get to our post-game show. Player of the game here from a member of the victorious team. That more still to come. Saunders will see this, takes the ball screen. Aiden dribble pullback, 3-pointer left of the key, up and in. Saunders with 17. That's his 3rd made triple of the contest. And for Saunders, he's got 7 in the tournament. Ball goes up top to Sikora, sips it on the interior to Thompson. Thompson wrap it around, so rebound here to Aiden Saunders, his 2nd. Saunders wants to push left and inside to Zuger. Zuger at the left wing will rise and bury one. Aiden Zuger getting the scoring column. The Grovers have hit 10 3-pointers here tonight, and they lead it 71-44 with 5:29 left to play. The Grovers, after hitting 0 threes in the first quarter, hit 4 in the second, 3 3-pointers in the third, and so far 3 3-pointers in the fourth by 3 different players. One by Saunders, one by Johnson, one by Chafee, and one by Aiden Zuger. Thompson left and inside, hands this one off to Madsen. Madsen rips it through a couple of dribbles inside the paint, right hand scoop, and Mikan gets fouled. 13 points on the night for Madsen. Thompson will pick up the foul, his 4th, team's 3rd, and 2 free throws here for Mike and Madsen. Elk Grove averaging 66 points per game. One of the most points that Valley City has given up this season was to these Grovers. At 88 points back on the 15th as Madsen hits the free throw attempt. He's got 14 and an 88-61 win for Oak Grove back in January the 15th in Valley City. As we'll see Gavin Kramer, a 6'5 junior, checking in here for head coach Kyle Card. Second free throw attempt on the way for Madsen is also good. So Madsen now with 15 points. Samuelson quickly back into the contest here for Valley City as they're trailing at 71-46, and Dieterle will pick up the foul after the drive for Pierce Thompson. Dieterle with his 4th, team's 1st of the 4th quarter. Grovers to inbound it here as they will. If you're just joining us, tied at 8 apiece, but then the Grovers erupted in the 2nd quarter after being tied at 8 with Valley City in the 1st. Oak Grove outscored the Highlanders 28-10 in the 2nd quarter, and then it was pretty much a double-digit lead from that point on after the half. As Aiden Saunders will see this. Couple of dribbles crossing over. Saunders left wing will give it back up top to Thompson, back to Aiden. Saunders with the basketball here, leaves it at the high post. Couple of dribbles on the way to Ryder Soper. Soper looking to spin on the interior, slings this one around the world as they give it now to Saunders. Saunders 2 hard dribbles to the paint. Good step through off the window, no. Rebounds loose, and Dieterle will muscle it away. Highlanders with Finn Doctor. We'll see this one back to Madsen. Mikan, he'll rise, left of the key, 3-pointer off the iron. Rebound comes down here to Pierce Thompson. Thompson with a handful of rebounds tonight, looking to go coast to coast on Dieterle, and there's the foul, and Dieterle will foul out. Beyond Jack, he'll finish with 8 points and 8 rebounds after having 31 points and 13 boards yesterday. As Dieterle will foul out, so coming into the contest will be Colin Thompson. As the Grovers will head to the free throw line for Pierce Thompson with 4 points here in this one. 4 points, 4 rebounds for the junior forward, as they'll make it 5 points. As the Grovers are 10 of 13 from the free throw line. As Lincoln Machaya will check in now for Oak Grove as well. Second free throw attempt here for Pierce Thompson is up and in. He's got 6. Grover 73-46 with the advantage here over Valley City. Ball will come to the near side as this one will go to Finn Doctor in the interior now to Samuelson. Samuelson trying to get through the double team block shot, but this one will be a foul for Thompson, and he will foul out with his 5th. He'll finish with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and go 4-4 from the free throw line here for Thompson. As James Chafee will check in for Thompson, while coming in will be Xander Thompson for Sikora. 2 free throws on the way for Jack Samuelson, trying to get into double digits here with 1 made free throw for Valley City. Still to come, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our Play the Contest, brought to you in part by Agassi Precision Egg. Samuelson hits the free throw attempt. He's got 10. And then from there, we'll put a bow on our day 2 coverage here from the Shield Center. The region semis as Samuelson hits both free throw attempts now with 11. As the Highlanders get up to 48 points on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Right hand side goes to Kramer as they work with it right wing now to Zuger. Zuger inside the paint, off the window, up and in. And then Zuger's got 5 as the Highlanders will see this one. Now to Mike and Madsen. Madsen with a head of steam with the window off the side. No rebound, putback. Thompson can't get it. Samuelson with the putback reversal. No, it's still loose underneath. Valley City will swing it out now to Madsen. Left pocket 3, got it. Well, a handful of second chance points and a second chance rebounds here as Mike and Madsen now with 18. And as we get a foul as Samuelson will pick it up as hitting the deck hard. He kind of heard the student section for the Grovers go, ooh, with Gavin Kramer. Samuelson with his second, team second. For the Highlanders, that was their first 3-pointer of the game here from Mike and Madsen coming midway through this 4th quarter of play. Grovers with Saunders will inbound it. As they do, they'll give this one to Aiden Zuger. Zuger bounce pass on the interior. This one will go turnaround jumper by Kramer as Madsen's going to come away with it. Mike and Madsen go on the other side of the floor. Goes behind the back jumper from 18. Gets the shooter's near roll as the putback is up and in, though, for 2 for Colin Compson. So Colin Compson now with 4 points. The Highlanders down 75-53. But with this result, the Grovers will sweep Valley City in the regular season. Also pick up a win in the postseason, go 3-0 against the Highlanders as Saunders back in the game. Aiden Saunders finger roll layup for 2. He's got 19. Right-handed side, here goes Thompson. He'll launch a 3-pointer right wing. Rebound will come out. Eventually one here to the Grovers as Kramer will come away with it for Oak Grove. Aiden Saunders crossing over left, right. Paint opens up one more time. Aiden with a 2-pointer, able to get that one to go in as timeout for Kyle Cordis will be a substitution timeout. As Aiden Saunders will check out now. He'll finish with 21 points on the night. Lincoln Machaya able to come back into the game here for Oak Grove with 2:40 left to play in this contest. Grovers with 79, Valley City with 53. Most points the Grovers have scored this season, again, was 88 against Valley City as Kyle Carter will go a little bit deeper down the bench on the next step ball. Mike and Madsen left inside. See a foul here on the floor. This one will go on Lincoln Machaya. Machaya with the foul, his first. And we'll see 2 free throws on the way here from Mike and Madsen. Madsen with 18 points on the night. You have 11 for Samuelson and the 8 for Dieterle. For the leading scorers here this evening for Valley City, Madsen free throw attempt was halfway down and out. Grovers will make a substitution with Brady Johnson, the senior forward, will come in here for the Grovers as checking out is Aiden Zuger. We'll see Brady Johnson into the game here for Oak Grove. As we see the free throw attempt here for Mike and Madsen as he misses the pair. Rebound gets tipped down to the aforementioned Madsen. Mike in left wing, he'll launch the 3-pointer. That goes long. Rebound loose to Sikora. Sikora gets it, leaves it inside to Samuelson. Samuelson looking to spin inside the paint, up and in for 2. Samuelson now with 13 points on the evening, and the Highlanders get a couple more points here in the 4th quarter. Ball goes to Johnson. He'll launch the left wing 3. That'll go long on the way for Brady. Rebound 1 here to the Grovers to Logan Christensen, and we get a double dribble violation on Oak Grove. Valley City will make a wholesale of substitutions here as they will. Aiden Stanring will come into the game also with Corbin Powell. Able to see in this one Trey McPartland in with Caleb McLaughlin. And then from there, Zach Geisler, the 5'10 junior guard. 79-55 with 2 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. It's both teams kind of Getting some new bodies into the game here for both clubs. As Stanton Ring will see this one left and its side with it. Left wing to Geisler. Geisler left wing will make the pass to McLaughlin. McLaughlin back up top to McPartland as they leave it right wing as they see it to Stanton Ring. Back up top to Powell to the baseline. As McPartland at the left and its son will give it to Stanton Ring. Stanton Ring takes the dribble. They come on and hedge. Back up top here for Valley City. Valley City will see this one on the slip. Shot will be blocked on the attempt there from Kramer as it goes out of bounds. Good defense by the 6'5" junior forward here for Kramer. As Valley City with Geisler to inbound in here on the baseline. As Geisler does the right baseline, back up top to Stanton Ring. Stanton Ring inside the paint, high runner, and there's a foul. Lincoln Machaya with the foul. That'll be his second. 2 free throw attempts on the way here for Aiden Stanton Ring. If there's something from a Kyle Carr perspective that he will not like tonight, will be all the fouls here by the Grovers and the volume of free throw attempts for Valley City. As Stanton Ring will make the free throw attempt here for the junior guard, getting the scoring column. We got 2, 4, 6, 7, 9 free throw attempts here in the quarter. That's to be the 29th free throw attempt for Valley City. And they've hit 7 of them in the quarter. They're 17 of 29 from the stripe for the Highlanders. While Johnson missing. Rebound putback for the Grovers up and in for Machaya. So 81 points here for the Grovers as they've surpassed the 80 mark here in this contest. Left wing goes to Geisler. Geisler at the free throw line. Able to show this one off the window. No. Rebound comes out of bounds. Last touch by the Grovers here in Kramer. Game number got to 30 plus, so never saw the running clock here. Always within 20 to 25. Grovers got to 27 once. This shot will be off the mark. No good by McPartland. Rebound coming down to Kramer. Kramer will see this up the floor with 60 seconds play. Valley City with McLaughlin gets the steal. Other side of the floor it goes to Geisler. Geisler will see that as he runs into his own teammate to Stanton Ring. Stanton Ring to the baseline. Here goes a Powell three-pointer long. Rebound here to Valley City, though, will be to McLaughlin. Back now to Stanton Ring. Stanton Ring will see this as they do. Zips a pass on the interior. McPartland left inside as it goes back to Stanton Ring left of the key. Stanton Ring with it. Jab back to Powell. He'll shoot the three-pointer. Top of the key, no. Rebound loose here for the Grovers as they will come away with it with Machaya. And we get a substitution timeout here for Kyle Card. So checking out will be Kramer. Checking in will be Jackson McAloney, a 6'1" junior forward here for the Grovers. For Oak Grove, they will see this one in the front court. As they do, they'll handle this one off right-handed side. As this one goes to Johnson. Brady, the senior forward, leaves it top of the key. Lincoln Machaya back to Brady Johnson. Three-pointer's going to be up. That'll go long. Rebound here, one to Oak Grove as they're trying to give it back to Johnson for another chance. Couple of dribbles. Johnson with 8 seconds. Sees us with 6. Back to left-handed side. As now with 3 seconds, that'll do it here in this contest. The Fargo Oak Grove Grovers are victorious by a final score of 81-57. It'll be Oak Grove and Central Cass in the championship upcoming tomorrow night. On Thursday night, Valley City will go in the third place game against the Wahpeton Huskies. Back with more after this.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
New Solid-Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid-Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
High school basketball returns here on YourLiveEvent.com as the Grovers win it today 81-57. We'll get to some of the Grovers here in a moment as they will return from the court after going to the locker room as it's 81-57. Your final here today in this contest. It's now time to get to our player of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And Saunders again with 21 points in this one. He was able to hit in this contest 3 threes with a couple of rebounds here for the junior guard. Aiden Saunders is our player of the game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And part 2 on our player of the game is Zach Winter on the inside as well. Here for the Grovers coming off the bench for the senior with 8 points, a handful of rebounds, and having a battle inside with Samuelson and alongside with Dieterle here today. Our play of the contest brought to you in part by Agassi Precision Egg was the second quarter where Aiden Saunders started off on a 5-0 run, but the Grovers outscored Valley City 28-10 after being tied at 8 apiece after the first quarter of play. Again, that second quarter on a 28-10 run for Oak Grove as they outscore them here on this one as they come through this on YourLiveEvent.com. Our play the contest, that 28-10 second quarter as we're able to pick it up here for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. That is our Agassi Precision Egg play the contest. Go to Agassi Precision Egg and visit their website at planterdoc.com. Join us now courtside, a senior here for the Grovers and Mr. Zach Winter, 8 points, a handful of rebounds. Zach, how does this one feel going to the region championship here 48 hours from now?
It feels great knowing that we can go to the championship. Not many people believed in us, but we all did, and we're there.
Yeah, what was it like battling on the inside with Dieterle and Samuelson here in this contest from the jump?
They're definitely big, they're strong, and you guys just got to work down there.
Able to see Aiden Saunders go off again, 21 points tonight. He's hit 7 3-pointers in the tournament. What have you seen from the junior guard? And really got you going in that second quarter with that 3-pointer steal and score to score 5 points right away off the second.
Yeah, having him being able to make those threes is huge.
As we go forward here, Zach, what's something you liked about your team last night, tonight, that you hope to carry over into that championship with Central Cass?
I like our attitude. Our attitude's awesome, and it's going to keep us going.
Hey, Zach, what's this time of the feeling like knowing that this is the first team that's made since the 3-division system a region championship, first time for the Grovers since 2021? What's it feel like for you and this team to play in a region championship coming up on Thursday?
It feels awesome. It's great.
Hey, Zach, we'll let you go enjoy this one. Best of luck moving forward, and we'll see you Thursday night.
Thank you. God bless.
Zach Winter with us here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from Kyle Card coming up around the corner.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
As we come back on the postgame show, join us, the head coach for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. That is Kyle Carter. They improved to 15-8 on the season. Kyle, 8-8 after one quarter, but Aiden Saunders comes out with a 3-pointer steal and a score, a 5-0 run quickly, which I think set the tone for that second quarter where he outscored Valley City 28-10. Just what did you see from your team after the opening 8 minutes to kind of open up the game a little bit there in the second quarter?
Yeah, we were a little hyped up, I think, to start the quarter, which is understandable. We had plenty of looks. It just didn't go in that first quarter, but
we're a team that's just going to keep getting after it, and we want to get up and down the floor with this group, and we thought maybe our quickness and our running ability would get out there, and it sure helped us that second quarter.
I looked down, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players with 6 or more points tonight. Just a balanced attack led by Aiden with 21, Ryder Soper with 11. What can you say about the balance top to bottom here tonight for your club?
We have been preaching team all year long, and that's what these guys have bought into, and they don't care who scores. We know we got Aiden and Ryder who can get points when we need it, but I thought James Chafee stepped up and made huge big threes, but just a team effort, and Zach and everybody they knew their role, they know their role, they bought into it, and it's just paying off right now.
Yeah, you got Ryder off the bench right with 11 points, but James comes out with a couple threes in that third quarter. He finishes with 9. Zach Winter with 8 points as well. Aiden Zuger gets 5 in the contest. What can you say about the bench coming in and being an impact in some way, somehow?
That's the best thing about this team is they don't care if they're starting. They just want to contribute, and Zuger's our energy guy, and he came in and had 5 huge points. We know James can make shots, and he finally hits them down, but we're just a balanced team, and when we're doing those things, we're clicking on all cylinders. It goes well.
You know, you had Dieterle with 31 points, 13 rebounds last night, held him to 8 points and 8 boards tonight. Winter alongside with Olsen having to play him on the inside. What can you say about the guys that were going up against Dieterle and the defense that you threw out there?
Yeah, that was kind of our emphasis because he was tough last night. He was unstoppable. So Pierce did a good job kind of getting around him, and then we had 2 guys coming after him, and that seemed to work a lot. And then Zach comes in and just kind of likes to play a little bully ball, and it worked a little bit. So when we got guys we can throw at a bunch of people, that sure helps us out, and that's the why our depth is so good for us.
An old region rival you got in the championship 48 hours from now here with Central Cascal, but I'll ask you this. We'll talk about Thursday here on Thursday. First time since 2021 that this team has made a region championship. What does it mean with this group of guys to get out of the first round here of the region tournament, win a semifinal game, and more importantly, make it to a region championship here coming up here, Kyle, on Thursday?
Yeah, I may get a little emotional, but with these guys, I'll be honest, I thought maybe we were going to be a year away, but these seniors were not going to be denied, and we worked hard. They knew they had a shot if we got going a little bit, and it's just a super fun group to coach, and we just want to keep it going. And unfortunately, we got Central Cass, the best team in the region probably, but that's why you play the game. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, 15th win of the season. Kyle, we'll let you go enjoy it. Best of luck 48 hours from now against Central Cass.
All right, thanks so much.
That again, Kyle Carter with us here on the postgame show as the Grovers pick up the win here tonight and improve to the region semi-final with a win and improve to the region championship here upcoming a little bit later on here on Thursday with an 81-57 victory. Again, that was Kyle Carter joining us here on the postgame show. Final numbers go like this. The Grovers 11 of 14 from the free throw line. They hit 10 threes. While for Valley City, they go 18 of 29 from the free throw line. 1 triple tonight for the Highlanders by Mike and Madsen in the fourth quarter. For the Grovers, they would finish with 21 points for Aiden Saunders, 11 for Ryder Soper. You finish then with 9 for James Chafee, 8 points for Winter, 8 points for Carter Koenig, 7 on the way for Will Olsen with 7 rebounds as well, 6 for Pierce Thompson. You have 5 for Aiden Zuger. 2 points here for Lincoln Machai and 2 points for Noah Meidinger here tonight for the Oak Grove Grovers. Valley City led by the 18 of Mike and Madsen. He had 13 for Jack Samuelson, 8 points for Jack Dieterle with 8 rebounds, 5 points on the way for Xander Compson, 4 points for Colin Compson, as from there you have Caleb McFarland with 4 points, 2 on the way for Stanton Ring, and 3 for Finn Doctor here today. Highlanders dropped to 4-18 on the season. They'll have a date with Wahpeton for third place. Oak Grove improves to 15-8 on the season. They will play Central Cass for the championship, and more importantly, from both a Central Cass and a Grover perspective, they know they've got Saturday in hand no matter what happens on Thursday. Wahpeton and Valley City, it's win or you're done coming up on Thursday. Our championship and region wraparound looks like this. Region 2A, third place will feature Grafton Devils Lake for the championship. Firebirds and the Spoilers in the title. Third place, Mayport CG, 4 wins, Minnewacan. Region 3A, third place will be Botno and Rugby Championship, Turtle Mountain and Dunseith. Region 4A, Dickinson, Trendy, and Hazen will play for third. Beulah and Shiloh Christian will play for the title. Earlier tonight, Central Cass 73-47 over Wahpeton. And here in this contest, the Oak Grove Grovers pick up the win, 81-57. I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning into our broadcast and join us here on Thursday. Pregame at 5:30. First game of the day is Valley City Wahpeton for the third place contest, followed by Oak Grove Central Cass for the championship. Roughly at 7:30, we'll get to the All-Region Team, Senior Athlete, Coach of the Year, and more upcoming on Thursday. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night and join us for Section 6A and 8A Section Boys Basketball Semifinals tomorrow here on YourLiveEvent.com.